best for success coming into this tough contest tonight on the road. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much. Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020, and he's earned big minutes for the Pistons. He said, "My whole career, I've never been highly touted, but I found the confidence within myself to perform at a high level. I don't really listen to what other people say. I just focus on how much better I can get each and every day." Kevin, I do the same thing. Back to you.
And David, I can tell, and it's working. D.A., thanks. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. And it's Burks in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, we've got C.J. McCollum. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Daniels in at the small forward position.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
So the Pelicans win the tip. Here's Alvarado. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Nance. And they call an illegal screen here. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Take a look at the Grizzlies. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And checking out Detroit, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Now, here's Cunningham. McCollum with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver. Alvarado passes to McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
That free throw missing.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
And he sinks the second. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Cunningham, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Aggressive shot from Cunningham inside, getting to that point-blank shot.
McCollum outside, and there's the pass to Alvarado. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. McCollum outside. And Daniels now top of the key. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Kicks to McCollum. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's blocked.
Size and length. Stewart has all the tools to knock that shot away.
To the paint. It's stolen by Nance. Cunningham against McCollum. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second-chance opportunities.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the score by New Orleans. Bagley, no good. Here's Alvarado. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Burks. He kicks it to Cunningham. Count the basket. Cunningham's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Alvarado. Valanciunas passes to Daniels. Pass to Alvarado. Off target from outside. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
And he knocks down the first one. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Jones checked in for the Pelicans. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Here's Alvarado. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jones against Cunningham. Passes it to Nance. Tries it from the top of the key, and he gets the jumper to drop. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Here's Cunningham. Larry Nance making his last shot. Here's Bagley. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Pelicans trail by 3. Now the pass to Daniels. Now here's Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Kicks it to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Daniels. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now here's Cunningham. 8 points for him. Pass to Hayes. Back to Cunningham. So here's Burks. Latrey. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jones, again, the Pelicans score.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Works for three. Valanciunas grabs the board. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Passes it to Jones. The pass to Alvarado.
A quality defender. I like how Hayes uses his wingspan and quickness to pester shooters.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in, and then for Detroit, Bogdanovich is checked in for Alec Burks, and Diallo subbed in for Hayes. Diallo the pass to Cunningham. High post Stewart. It's stolen by Nance. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. For three, Nance. It's good from long range. Nance has got his second bucket of the night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Diallo against Nance. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Hamidou Diallo can play different positions for you on the floor. He can handle the ball, and he can get inside and make tough plays.
And guys, how about Hamidou Diallo? I mean, still a youngster in the league.
He is, GA, but becoming a better scorer each year, averaging over double digits each of his last 2 years. Loves to play inside and do some of the dirty work.
That free throw good from Diallo. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Diallo hits them both. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now, here is Murphy. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Bagley with the rebound.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Diallo kicks to Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Graham. This one for three. It's hauled in by Diallo. Detroit's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Murphy. Up top, Valanciunas. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Pistons have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Diallo. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Jones. And the dunk by Stewart.
The young buck, Stewart, powering it through.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2, and this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. Marshall, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Detroit also making some changes. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Noel comes in for Bagley. Bays subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now Graham, still looking for his first bucket in this one. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Bay, hoping to put that miserable performance against Miami behind him tonight. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pelicans trail by 4. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And here is Graham. Pass to Marshall. Murphy with the ball. Here's Jones. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Diallo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Duran. And the layup is good. And now a 6-point Piston lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Detroit.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
That one misses for Jones.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Now here's Diallo. Murphy with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Now here's Diallo. And the pass to Duran. Bay against Jones. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Marshall. Leading the break. It's Murphy outside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
Pass to Bay. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Graham, the pass to Murphy. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Graham dishes to Hayes. From down low. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. .32 seconds left to play here in the first. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Diallo against Graham. Diallo the pass to Duran. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Marshall with it. Noel on him. And it's good. 2 points. Now Bay driving in. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
The Pistons lead it. Hands out there with Hayes. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Burks on the wing. Ball's knocked loose. McCollum outside. Back to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now here's Diallo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
First free throw is good. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Burks. Diallo hits them both. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Daniels. McCollum with the ball from deep. That shot off. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Pistons.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pelicans trail by 4. Passes it to Daniels. It's hauled in by Stewart.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Diallo, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Daniels, no good. Pistons leading by 4. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Diallo kicks to Hayes. Here's Bagley. Lays it up and banks it in. Bagley's got 6.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nance against Bagley. That's tipped out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And here are the Pistons. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Hayes, bounce pass. Stewart down low. Valanciunas is there. Cunningham for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pelicans trail by 8. Three-pointer, Daniels gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Such an effective playmaker. You got to be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
The pass to Cunningham. Now Stewart. Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McCollum outside. Pass to Alvarado. Up top, Valanciunas. Guarded by Stewart. Here's Nance. Great D that time from Bagley.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here's Hayes. D right on him. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. McCollum, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And they're running. Here's Alvarado. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Nance.
This is what scouts love about Killian Hayes. He has the size and the wherewithal to attack the defense inside.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages.
Hayes hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Here's Alvarado. Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Stewart passes to Cunningham. Chalk up 2 there. Cunningham's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Alvarado. McCollum against Diallo. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
And he knocks down the first one.
C.J. McCollum is the kind of player any team would love to have. He does so many things well.
Bays checked in for Diallo. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And they continue to control the glass.
And Hayes kicks to Bay. Passes it to Stewart. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Back to Bay. Here's Hayes. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To the inside. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Pelicans trail by 10. Kicks it to Daniels. There's the pass to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. Nance passes to Alvarado. And they recover it. The feed to Valanciunas. That one goes. Count it. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
It's stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And he makes good on the layup.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Pass to Bay. And here's Bagley. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Pass to Alvarado. Passes to Valanciunas. Taken away by Hayes. In the corner, Bay with it. Stewart. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Daniels dishes to Nance. Cunningham against McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Valanciunas passes to Alvarado. Got a hand on it. Cunningham looking it over. Look at that.
Nice. How about that dunk for Cunningham? Putting a punctuation mark on that one.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Bounce pass, Nance. And here's McCollum for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Nerlens Noel comes in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich is checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Alec Burks subbed in for Hayes. Now, here's Burks. 9-point game his last outing. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Murphy. On its way from Burks for 2. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Outside, Jones. Now the pass to Murphy. Back to Jones. Now the dish to McCollum. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Bay, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. It's McCollum on the wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Hayes throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Burks. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Lets it go with a 3. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Pass to Murphy from downtown, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outside, Jones. McCollum outside. And here's Marshall from the arc. No good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Burks. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Burks has got 7 points for the quarter. .105 left to play in the first half. McCollum outside. Murphy against Bogdanovich. Back to McCollum. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
We see you, C.J. McCollum, playing down low.
Burks against McCollum. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bogdanovich finds Bay. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. Second shot opportunity. And Noel lays it up and in. And the Pistons lead by 11.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Cullen passes to Jones. Marshall with it. Noel on him. Marshall can't hit.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And Noel throws it down.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And that concludes the first half. It's Detroit. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Dwayne, you're ahead. How do you keep this up for the rest of the game?
Well, maintain the disposition. I think we got to have a tough mental disposition against this team because they're going to keep playing. They know how to play the physical game. We did a good job in that half. We've got to maintain that.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was all Cade Cunningham in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Kenny, let's get your opinion on New Orleans.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Nerlens Noel is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Duren in at the 5 down low.
I like how poised Cunningham is. Good at running pick and rolls and finding passing lanes.
McCollum outside. And Valanciunas kicks to Daniels. Pass to McCollum. Passes it to Alvarado. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And there's the pass to Noel. Banked in off the glass. Noel's got 8.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
New Orleans moving the ball around. And here they come. On up the court. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's the kind of player every team is looking for. Cunningham understands both how to move the ball and how to create for himself.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
That's good from Cunningham.
You know, this team leans on Cade Cunningham for so many things, and he's built to carry the load.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. McCollum outside. Pass to Daniels. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Alec Burks. The Pelicans shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Pistons leading by 18. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Noel passes to Burks. Poked loose. Daniels with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. And a wide open look for McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Duran the pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. To the middle. Here's McCollum. It's deflected. Now here's Burks. He's covered by Daniels.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Pelicans trail by 17. McCollum outside. And here's Daniels, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Duran, and it's Marvin Bagley in for Noel. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nance outside, just 5 on the clock. With the fadeaway. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hayes with it. Pass to Stewart. Burks on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
McCollum outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Hayes. Detroit leading by 17. Cunningham finds Stewart. Inside, it's stolen by Nance. Stewart with the steal. Bagley, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, he's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw, no good.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Diallo, he's checked in for Hayes. Second free throw, no good. And nowadays, it seems like players have more opportunities than ever before. But, Steve, does that add to the challenge of balancing on the court versus off the floor?
It does for some individuals, but I love the opportunities that they're getting, and I love they're taking advantage of it. Most of the guys can juggle and balance both.
Here's Cunningham. Larry Nance making his last shot. Bagley against Nance. Pass to Burks. It's deflected. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Valanciunas. The pass to Daniels. A three-pointer off the mark.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Here's Alvarado.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McCollum on the money from 12 feet away. McCollum's got 12 in the game.
If you let McCollum get off a mid-range J, it's going in.
Cunningham outside. Burks the pass to Stewart. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Valanciunas. Pelicans trail by 15. A 3 from McCollum. Good on the three-point shot. McCollum's got 8 points in the quarter.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Puts it up from 12. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists in the game. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Bucket is good. He's got 12.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Hayes. Daniels dishes to Graham. The shot. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from three.
Graham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Dishes to Hayes. Pass to Murphy. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Here's Diallo. He's got 11. And it's Bagley in the corner. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Up and in on the layup. Stewart's got 6.
Nice display of power by Isaiah Stewart. Pushing through the defender and to his finish.
Shot to stop the run. Jones, no luck. Pistons leading by 17. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists now in the game. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Stewart. Makes it off the glass. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Out to the wing. Pass to Graham. Fires for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
We know Graham has this range. He is a pretty confident three-point shooter.
And here's Diallo. He's got 11. And it's Bagley at the elbow. Diallo the pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. And he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Jones, no one around him. Rebound by the Pistons. Diallo with it. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Marshall's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bays subbed in for Cunningham. Now here is Murphy. 6 points for him. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Diallo. Knocked loose and stolen by Diallo. Right side, Bogdanovich. For the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
And here's Murphy after Bojan Bogdanovich getting his shot to go from deep. Shot clock at 5. Daniels from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Daniels has got 7 points in the game.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Here's Diallo, and it's blocked. Here's Murphy. There's the drive. And then Murphy with the dunk.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. 1:37 left to play in the third. And Jones sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. New Orleans making some changes here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Hayes. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Daniels. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Pistons. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Detroit making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Shot from the inbound. Bogdanovich. Here's Bay. And Jones sends it back. Out left to the wing. Outside Murphy. And another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass.
Great effort from Killian Hayes here. Pushing through the contact and finishing well.
1:02 left in the third quarter. Graham dishes to Valanciunas. New Orleans moving it around. So here's Murphy. 11 points in the game. Back to Graham. Lots of room. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Bay's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the left wing. Takes a three. Hayes, no good.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Larry Nance is checked in for Marshall. And Detroit with a change here, too. Burks is checked in. Pelicans trail by 11. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Nance. To the middle. Here's Graham. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got his 3rd assist on the night. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Now here's Hayes. Graham defending. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's big time. Hayes draws the bump and has the body control to complete the play.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. Five seconds left here in the third quarter. Graham inside the line. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Detroit enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after this. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Solid defense wins this game right here. All right, get the stops and take whatever offense gives us. Keep moving the basketball. Solid.
Well, just taking things one, step at a time, Greg, imploring his guys to be smart with the ball.
A sound strategy. Dwayne Casey proving what a great communicator he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Nance. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Hayes. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. To the wing on the left. Tipped away. Bay with it. He's picked up by Nance. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Bey hits them both.
Teams really want guys like Saddiq Bey, guys with the combination of length and three-point shooting.
Pelicans trail by 14. Outside, Jones. And the pass to Alvarado. Back to Jones. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Cunningham, he's checked in for Bey. And that one falls for Jones. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. McCollum against Cunningham. Pass to Burks. He kicks it to Hayes. Outside, Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Over Nance. They grabbed their own miss.
You can't forget to box out Cade, using that length to track down second chance opportunities.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Alvarado. Out to Nance. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Daniels has checked in. Stewart checked in for Detroit. And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. McCollum outside. Five to shoot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Detroit leading by 10. Over to the left wing. Bagley against Nance. Bagley kicks to Hayes. Tries again. Bagley with the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 12.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's McCollum. Nance passes to Daniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Alec Burks. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Daniels.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Cunningham against McCollum. Cunningham passes to Bagley. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. And that'll be his third foul so far. Cunningham finds Hayes. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock.
Dickey defender, CJ all over his man.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Alvarado passes to Nance. Now McCollum. Over Cunningham. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from McCollum. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hayes. Burks kicks to Cunningham. Back to Burks, beyond the arc. Misses the mark, his third miss of the game, 4 for 7 now. Right wing, here's Alvarado. Rebound by the Pistons.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Cunningham outside. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bagley. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pistons lead by 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes it to Daniels. Back to McCollum. A shot's good on the assist by Daniels. McCollum's got 14 points now in the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
And the first one drops. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Pelicans trail by 10. The pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. 7-foot shot. Detroit with the rebound. Stewart's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Now Daniels from past the arc. Good on the triple.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Bagley. Kicks it to Hayes. The three. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
And it's Alvarado missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Stolen by McCollum. Passes it to Alvarado. It's stolen by Bagley. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Here's Stewart. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
An absolute bruiser inside. Stewart taking it right to the defender.
Pelicans trail by 9. The pass to Daniels. Here's Valanciunas. Bagley with the block.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pistons leading by 8. Cunningham outside. Down low. Here's Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Stewart's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is why Stewart shoots a good percentage, because he takes smart shots inside.
Nance passes to Valanciunas. And again, New Orleans has no luck. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Cunningham kicks to Hayes. Pass to Burks. And here's Cunningham. He's guarded by McCollum. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 to shoot. Here's Bagley. No good that time. Nance with some nice D. McCollum passes to Nance. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Free throw good from Hayes. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Alvarado. No good on the 3.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Passes to Hayes. Stewart with it. Nance with some nice D. Pelicans trail by 10. To the inside. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 8th assist in the game. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Hayes the pass to Cunningham. Now Stewart. 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing. Here's Bagley. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Stewart trying to get open. Bagley with the bucket. Bagley's got 4 points this quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Killian Hayes.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, and luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
No good on the second free throw. Pistons leading by 9. Stewart passes to Bay. Here's Cunningham. The shot's good. 29 points for Cade Cunningham.
I see the ball handling, Cade, and he isn't scared to try new things.
New Orleans now, time running out. Now here's McCollum. He kicks it to Valanciunas. In the corner, Daniels. No good off the back of the rim. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Cunningham outside. Inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now here comes Daniels. Leading the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Cunningham kicks to Bay. Cunningham inside. He's guarded by McCollum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 12 points here in the second half. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Cunningham. 8 feet away. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Detroit leading by 9. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Cunningham. And there's the pass to Bay. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hayes. A 3-ball. And no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Marshall comes in for C.J. McCollum. And he is unable to get the second one.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Joseph looking around. Bay passes, delivers. Here's Joseph. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Now Joseph. And so the Pistons take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.